What the hell? Oh, he mulliganed too. Nice. From what I've seen, has Boros just been crushing? Have you guys watching? I was watching other streamers. They're all playing like Boros pretty much. Seems like everyone was just farming with Boros, and it seemed to go pretty well overall for them. Mono red risk factor is insane. Yeah, I played against that yesterday. It did seem extremely good. I agree. Hopefully, I want to gem search into his counterspell. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Good streamer Kriegasm.
Queegasm? What the hell, lady? Travs, thanks. Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate the support, buddy. Tough Ghost. There's no such thing as overperforming. Well, there is, but blink of an eye, jerk. Thanks again, Straps. 2 months in a row as a Twitch Prime sub. Yikes. Did I say red lag overperformed that standard? I think you could actually say that, right? As in, like, oh man, getting that forest over plains, I'm playing it now. I think it was right, but definitely didn't work out. Yeah, I mean, as opposed to like red black in the history of Magic. Yeah, red black overperformed. But I agree with you, Tough Ghost. I've been super impressed by Canister's insight, and I played against Rick's Factor yesterday, and it was pretty disgusting. So I'm not sure how I really went from that point. That's why I wanted to play a few counterspells main deck, so you can't just... I think I was going to jam it to Fairy. Start making him use some counterspells. But that card didn't overperform as just a great card, and a lot of people probably didn't realize how good it was at first. Oh, did I still have Esper as a title? That's why you were talking about... I forgot what my title was, yeah. Oh, capital T maybe? Alright. Okay. Free Sabotage in his top 20 cards, not bad. Assuming he has another counterspell. No? Alright, nice. I think you probably want Syncopate in your control decks. Counter Insight and counter Risk Factor. Not great. Then there's a Time Walk. Cycle. Looking grim. Yeah, we'll see if he doesn't have a creature in his main deck. He can't deck me. So, I'm guessing he put a creature in his deck. Hey, Genie. Yeah, apparently he managed to fit Notion Rain in his deck somehow. He's playing, yeah, maybe he's playing less counter spells than me. Yeah, I agree Notion Rain doesn't seem that great. But it is better than Read the Bones because you get to flip search faster. But Read the Bones was never really played in control decks. Hey, Auntie. He's just not playing Search for his counter. Too slow. Anyone else have to draft this set? Yeah, I'm really hyped. Seal was okay, but draft is where it's at. I don't know about the standard though. I feel like the standard looks like the standard is more of the same. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's not more of the same with Boros being the new red-black. Wait, you get to draft on Arena in 42 minutes? What about Magic Online? Alright, I should need to stop playing my land. Alright, I'm just gonna play it out. I would scoop, but if you just... I don't know, I'm not gonna scoop a game that should be a draw. Let's see if he has a creature in his deck. Should I even bother? Alright, show me the money, buddy. Show me a creature. I could remove all my stuffs. I'm just F6ing. Pretty much the same thing. Hey, you're right. Then I have to click back on my stops. Oh, you're right. It's probably more efficient. It's probably worth it to take them all off and put them all back. Wait, what? Draw step? Oh. Side bets on timeout. I'm not playing for the timeout. I'm just I mean, in real life, this might be a draw if he doesn't have a creature in his main deck. I can discard Nexus of Fate to hand size, and he can tuck his Teferi back, so... Go get a snag. I still have to discard, but I'm gonna go get a snag soon. I'll literally scoop the second he plays a creature. So what's going on, guys? Anyone's been playing a standard? Anyone got some draft in somehow? I'm assuming he has a win con main. I mean, it's been discussed, right? Maybe he hasn't ran into the problem yet. So I was playing one Nizahal main deck, and maybe I shouldn't have discarded Nexus of Fate right away. But I mean, I don't care if he. I'm not trying to time him out. I agree he probably has a Chromium or a Nezahal or something, but what if he doesn't? I wonder if you think he's hooking me, or who's like... I'm not sure what's going on here. I think I would be a draw in real life, yeah. It is pure Magic Online. I don't know about pure Magic. I don't know if it's Magic as Richard Garfield intended, but it's definitely Magic as Worth Walpert intended. Magic Online. Why not concede? Because it should be a draw, but in the realms of Magic Online, I'm the one... Oh, he does have a Chromium. Mother Teferi. Why did they ask me to do something when I have no stops left? Unfortunately, he built his deck... It appears that he built his deck poorly for Magic Online anyways. That's why people in the old standard... Wait, what? Did I press on Alfie? That's why in the old standard, a lot of people didn't play win cons when they were playing live, because when you were playing live, you can't time your opening out, so people just scoop once you have Teferi going. But online, people sometimes make you mill them with Teferi, so you have to kind of play a Gearhulk. This guy doesn't seem to get it. Should I tell him? I feel like I should tell him. I'm just telling him. I mean, I'm not here to like cheese people. I wouldn't tell him. I don't want. You guys are not here to watch me. I mean, I guess it's kind of entertaining. I'm sure. Like, I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm guessing you guys are kind of enjoying it, but that's not sure what we're here for. Well, I told him. No one can call me a piece of shit on this one. I'm a piece of shit? What is this guy doing? Maybe he doesn't speak English. Discard land. Playing land does nothing. When you have the Teferi trigger goes super fast. It doesn't cost him any time. Dude, this guy's unreal. All right. I told him again.
Hey Gab, I just arrived here and I don't know what's happening. This format is amazing, I guess. GLGL.
I guess. So yeah, for those of you wondering what's happening, what's up, Troy? By the way, thank you so much, man. 9 months in a row with the support. This guy has no creature in his main deck, and he's trying to deck me with Teferi, except I have 4 Nexus of Fate in my deck, so I cannot deck, because all I have to do is discard to hand size. And I tried to tell him that he should concede. Like, if this was happening in real life, I think you could just call it a draw. But on Magic Online, there's no such thing as a draw, unless, like, you know, you cast an Earthquake that's lethal for both players or whatever. But so I guess I'm not gonna scoop. I'm not the one who didn't plan for the Turbo Fog matchup. So yeah. Are people actually saying I'm scumming? I mean, Magic Online is not Magic. It's very close to real life Magic, but it's not real life Magic. You need to adapt. Peter says I'm saying you're scumming, but only because I'm trying to bait people in chat. Confirmed. Confirmed. Oh, he conceded. He figured it out. All right. Troy, thanks again. 9 months sub. So that's more than 6. So that gets you in the draw for the giveaway next month. I have to write it down. Perez. Troy. Thanks, buddy. Did they have Search in their deck? I don't think so. I wonder if he has a sideboard. They might have like the Thief of Sanity would be pretty good. Alright, I have too many sideboard cards. Sunring's pretty bad. Heyo! It's probably what you meant. The lady robot's not very hype. She's like, heyo. Can the lady robot see you type 5 O's? Come on. Emo NYC. A year. Wow. A year of not forgetting to renew your Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much. Thanks for the support, buddy. Emo NYC 12. That gets you your name twice in the little sorting hat. Oh, wow. Punished. Well, I'll give him a little head start. I think it's fair. Give him a little head start. What should I discard? I guess I'll discard Nexus of Fate. This is a bit aggressive on my part with the mill plan, just starting to discard Nexus on turn 0, on turn 1. Maybe I don't need to go that far. Yeah, it's about, I would say, 50% of the time I forget to put my stats back on. I'll just blame Emo NYC for the 1 year. I'll take a 1 year support from Emo NYC for time locking myself once. I think it's worth it. Yeah, he has Thief. Thief's going to be pretty hard for me to beat. Obviously, it's going to be super hard for me to beat this game. Let alone, in general, let alone this game. What's my record? I'm in round 1 with Turbo Fog. But this is not going very well. For obvious reasons.
These puns are the main reason we're watching the stream.
I think you got me confused with LSV. Puns is LSV. Yellowhat is puns. Different. Not exactly the same. But support appreciated nonetheless, Team B. Thank you so much. 6 months in a row now. I would probably have been in this game if I hadn't missed my first land drop. BNR, no changes of, yeah, as expected. Yeah, FIFA Sanity is disgusting. What is the giveaway bet that I'm qualified for but certainly will not win? I'm going to be giving away my draft decks from last year's PT. I think I'm going to be giving away jerseys, my face-to-face game jerseys. Maybe 2 of them because they're free, so I'll probably just keep one as a souvenir and give away one. And I'm going to try and figure out maybe, I don't know, I'm going to see a few more prizes. Seeds of Sanity, a limited bomb. Yeah, probably. Alright, I don't think Carnage Tyrant's going to get me there, but you never know. I don't even think Carnage T is going to go all the way. But he has Dawn of Hope, so I feel like I'm going to have to draw either another Carnage T or Nizahal to win this game. I don't think one Carnage T alone is going to do it. You could also just hit a Carnage T, his own Carnage T of Thief of Sanity, and just cast it and block my Carnage T with his Carnage T. Yeah, if you hit Nexus of Fate, you can get some time walks. Yeah, time walks are ended up costing me big time. What's that? Gift of Paradise? Knight of Autumn? Negate Karn, Gift of Paradise. Too sure here. Negate would counter something like Nexus of Fate. That'd be the big one. How many negates I have left? You might have taken one of my negates as well. I guess I'll take negate. Maybe that was dumb, yeah. Insta punish. I'm not sure why I took clan. I mean, I know why I took clan, but I don't know if it makes sense. I figure there's not much I want to counter, and most of the cards I want to counter are expensive. But he has duress, so I think that's another negate is good. He can take one with duress, and then I still have one if he tries to. He's just gonna race, right? I mean, he's hitting for 4 turn. I'm not even winning the race. I should have just anticipated on my turn. Try and find another Carnage Tyrant. I guess I have Nexus of Fate in my deck, actually. Forgot about Nexus of Fates. So yeah, taking land was kind of good, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gives me 9 mana. Alright, I need Nexus. Nice. He might have multiple counter spells though. He could easily have 2 counter spells up. I need another negate. Knight. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll pick knight, I guess. You guys know if he has settle? He doesn't have settle, no. What he might have is his own Carnage Tyrant that he took with Thief of Sanity. I might have messed up here. Maybe I should have gone for Nexus of Fate on my turn, but I feel like it's extremely likely that he has double counter spell. Between my negates he could have and all the counter spells he's playing. Alright. Despite the turn one time walk, Carnage she got there. Jeez. Oh, I have a settle in my main deck. Yeah, not in my sideboard though. Chapin is in Egypt. Sick. The heat, he's a bit suntan, bit red. Looks like it's hot. Looks like Levy just announced his team for next year. Levy, Yamwing Chon, Kalkano, Tomoharu Saito, Peter Socherek, and Kenji Tsumura. It's a pretty stacked team. No match for team face-to-face games, but alright, I respect the effort. Let's see. I think it's either Nexus of Fate or Karn, maybe. When am I gonna have time to cast Karn? Probably never. Whereas having Nexus once after Fairy might be... I'm gonna discard Karn. I think it's close. Who am I teaming with? I'm teaming with Shaheen Sarani, Edgar M, because I don't know how to say his last name properly, so I don't want to butcher it. Eli Cassis. So me, Shaheen, Eli Cassis, Edgar. Not the same team at all, but we're still sponsored by Team Face to Face Games. It was kind of a coincidence. But I'm happy to be working with and for Saul and his team again this year. And I'm teaming with Pete Morgan. A lot of people I don't actually know in real life yet. I haven't met yet. But we got a house for Atlanta, which is nice. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go early. Edgar Mag Al Hayes. Is that how you say it? Mag Al Hayes? Corey's pretty cool. Corey's gonna be sponsored by gonna be playing on their team RIW Hobbies. I'm actually kind of jealous. I'm not really jealous, but I think it's cool. Pam's getting her own Team Series team, you know. I don't know if anyone's from Michigan here, but you know, I was really good friends with Herberholz. That's where he started playing. That's also where Corey started playing. It's more like Magil Hayes. Yeah, I'll ask him. I'll have him give me a little lesson on how to say his name properly when I see him in Atlanta. Oh, you're the face-to-face media guy, the PTX online. I remember you came, you were thinking, yeah, I remember, okay, cool. Taking pictures, you had a little stand and stuff. Nice. I should probably protect my, So I'm pretty pumped. I actually, the like, the team series, the whole team thing was kind of interesting for me this year. I had a situation come up, and it was like, it was kind of interesting. I'll talk more about it later. I could probably talk about it now, but it's not it's. I'd just say I had like some kind of dilemma at some point. All right. Serverfuck fast enough for new standard? I don't know, but probably fast enough to beat this guy. This draw's been almost perfect though. I guess I'm not out of the woods yet. Too many potential teams, too few Gavs. Something like that. Okay. Not great. I mean, even if I have to say go, I still have settle and how's Superfuck doing so far? Undefeated. Even though we had the one game. So round one we got paired against Esper, and he didn't have a creature in his main deck. His plan was to just deck people with Teferi. Except I have Nexus of Fate in my deck, so I cannot get decked unless you exile all my Nexus of Fate somehow. And I tried telling him in chat that he was just going to time out. And he played for like 5 or 6 minutes until he finally realized, and then he just scooped. And then game 2 I won fair and square. I actually time logged myself game 2 because I'd removed all my steps. And let's see, I'm just going to settle. I mean, just the emblem should be good enough to win this game. I mean, he's just so far behind. I'm just going to get an emblem, and then I think one fair emblem should win the game on its own. So it looks like he's trying to play... he's not completely all-in Undergrowth, because he has, like, Chupacabra, and as the Branch Walkers are. Ooh, that's close, actually. I could plus the fairy and double chill on his turn, or I could just get an emblem now. Yeah, I'm gonna get an emblem now. I don't really feel like I can lose. I should probably just cycle on my turn, right? I'm not sure what white is for, but it's gone. And... Alright. I don't think one draw step a turn is necessarily enough to win the game, but I'm assuming I'm going to draw something at some point. Yeah, he decided... Alright, black-green, so he's probably going to bring in Duress. Do I want to board in anything? I don't think so. They might have something spicy for Teferi. I guess I need to... do I need to just bring in Knights in the Dark against everyone? Maybe even Lyra is okay against them. Chill seems so-so against them. I could board out the Chills. Are the green cards in the deck necessary? Good question. probably. Root Snare is extremely strong. Like the turn you play Teferi, you kind of need Root Snare against a lot of deck, or else you just lose your Teferi and you can't win. I mean, you could play Blue-White Control. You could just play Blue-White Control with 4 Nexus of Fate, but the interaction between Fog and Teferi is just so strong. Also, Gifts of Paradise is absurd with Teferi. I don't know. And the Carnage Tyrant, I don't know, the sideboard cards seem kind of good too. New Fog, I decided it wasn't worth playing so far because depends what the meta is and what the creatures look like. I decided to just play 4 Chails for now and see how that goes for me. Dawn of Hope. Dawn of Hope seems bad. Kiexki, 10 months in a row as a tier 1 sub. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate the support. Hope you keep enjoying the stream. Hope you're excited about the standard action. Alright, I don't have a great natural curve here. Oh, Kiexki up to right. Key X key 10. Adam says, Adam, who apparently has been playing the deck a decent amount, he says he likes 2 Chill, 2 Settle, 2 Cleansing Nova. Alright, so I could get Forest turn 1. Doesn't seem good. Could play Glacial Fortress and see. I'm not in a hurry to play Chart, of course. My hand's kind of good. I could play Glacial Fortress and just see what I draw. But also Evolving Whites for Forest. I think both are reasonable. I think Glacial Fortress turn 1's probably a bit better. Bloodfast. Bloodfast is a bit scary. Not sure how scary though. Bloodfast is only good if he has... It's probably going to be good. It's going to be especially good if he has if he has a lot of Assassin's Trophy and Duress. Bloodfast backed up by Assassin's Trophy is actually super scary. Maybe I'll draw a Knight. Oh, that was a good Ranger for him. How many forests do I have? Okay, I have a second one. So if he trophies my forest, I can still get another forest. The rest. That was unfortunate. That's pretty good. That was really good at the Teferi and a Search. That was like almost perfect. Or the beta accounts deleted on Magic Arena, yeah. You got your gems, whatever real money you spend, you got back, but you lost everything, yeah. You grinded, yeah. Alright, looks like no Assassin's Trophy and no more Duress. So that's pretty good for us. I guess you could have Assassin's Trophy. To anticipate, kind of nice. Good combo. Well, good use of mana, I guess. So if he has Assassin's Trophy, he probably wants to use it on my upkeep after search, so I don't get to flip search. Oh, Vraska's Contempt straight up. Okay. That's never mind. I get to flip search anyways. Five, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play the land. I have 2 mana. 3, 4, 5. Not close. All right. Graveyard flip. Ooh. I like it. I like when things go according to plan. Is there no damage prevention in Standard anymore? That insult is gone. Oh yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. I said the card was set in Standard, but you're right, it's gone. Anything to mess with Fog? I don't know. People that weren't even playing Insult to Injury towards the end in Red-Black. They just had like 4 Duress, up to like couple Doomfalls, and a Spyglass or 2 sometimes. Spyglass might just be better, honestly. Have I ever tested Unwind in this deck? I can't remember. Maybe once at the very beginning in the sideboard, and then I had it a few times and it looked worse than Negate, but yeah, Spyglass. Now let's see if we can beat all the hate. I see them hate. Hope I'm not giving him the extra land to get. Oh, and I'm giving a swamp so he gets to draw a card if I feel of runes. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I can Karn Temporal Sundering. Never mind, I'm dumb. Oh, I can just go off. See why we play Karn Temporal Sundering? Best card. I almost missed it. Let's see how many people in chat were saying, were yelling at me to play Sundering. Sundering should be GG, right? Yeah, there was a few. You guys don't miss that stuff. Oh, I even get to, maybe you're gonna want more Karn Temporal Sundering in new format. Anticipate, please. Alright. That's fairly smooth so far. I guess the first round wasn't super smooth. It was kind of bumpy, but... Can't you also Nexus of Fate in the end step on 5 mana? Well, he had Spyglass on Teferi, so Sundering was amazing because I got to bounce the Spyglass so I could use my Teferi. Because just casting Nexus of Fate when you're not gaining like card advantage, you don't have a Planeswalker active, it doesn't do too much. Second round was a really good matchup for us. Game 1 looks like it should be really good. After sideboards, Duress, Bloodfast, Spyglass, he had Vraska's Contempt. Maybe he didn't get a hold of Assassin's Trophy yet. We're playing against the Grinder. Let's see how many trophies Spello has. I know he has at least one because I saw him tweet about it. It looks like he's stuck on one. Which is, I don't know, 1 trophy's already probably more than I'll ever get, but... Alright, so he's probably playing Boros. My hand is kind of whatever against Boros. Not especially good, not especially bad. Maybe a bit under average for a 7-card hand, but good enough to keep. Can you have Plaguecrafter? Yeah, Plaguecrafter seems like it could be a really good sideboard card at least. Let's see. I don't think it matters too much what I get. I guess that's not true. I probably messed up. Alright, so let's see. So next turn, I'm going to go search for a Skanta plus Evolving Wilds. I kind of want to discard Island, I think. Is that too greedy? I discard Karn Temporal Sundering too. 1, 2, 3, 4 was Evolving Wilds, 5. Discard Nexus. I definitely don't think I discard Nexus. I think I either discard Karn's Temporal Sundering or a land. I'll discard Sundering, I guess. Ravnica is legal on Magic Online. Yeah. The set came out Thursday for sealed, and it's been legal since. It's legal right away. Like, you won't always play against people who have all the cards, etc., but so how does Mentor work? Can he target his token twice, his 1/1 twice, and it becomes a 3/3, or does like the second one fizzle or something? Alright, so only one token. Alright, pretty good draw from opponent. The turn 5 kill, which is, I guess, normal for his deck. Intervening if clause, checks on trigger and on resolution. Yeah, that's what I figured. I don't have the technical talk, I guess. I don't have the words. I'm not so good with words. I might as well attack with Mentor, etc. Alright, looks like we should get there, but it's gonna be close. Fairy, search, still at 6. That's why you kind of need root snare in this deck. I mean, I guess if I had to settle Lester, and maybe I can settle, but he wouldn't even attack with everyone. Settle doesn't seem that great against Legion War Boss. So current temporal sundering would have ended up being just as good as Nexus, right? I guess a bit worse than Nexus probably, because I couldn't couldn't be able to cast gifts first. Alright, I'm at 9, so I should be safe from getting burned out. And he has no way to interact with Root Snare. Doom, 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 doom. Adam says, so far I felt like the games are always close in this matchup, but I've won most of them, so maybe it's good. Yeah, the fact that they don't start attacking on turn 2 is like good, but I don't know. Yeah, doesn't seem like they can ever kill you on their turn 4, right? Like without 1-drops. Maybe History of Benalia turn kills you on... No. Does the deck not run Banneret? I don't think so. I don't know, he tweeted the list he 5-0'd was, and his only 1 mana spell was Shock. And his Courage started at 2. One drop plus Swiftblade. Oh yeah, Swiftblade probably kills you pretty fast. That's a good point. Yeah, Swiftblade into Tajik. That's a lot of pressure. Yeah, Adam, if you want to share a list, I mean, maybe you don't want to. That's cool, but... Why did I do that? I know I have a Cleansing Nova, but I don't care about Cleansing Nova now that you have this Phoenix. Well, whatever. Alright. So I'm not too sure what's going on. I'm not too sure if he's like making me do it. So I'm gonna try and play very fast. And so if you have questions, probably now is not the best time to ask them. I'm not gonna be... I'm just gonna try and go through the motions as fast as possible so I don't get timed out. I don't know, maybe he's just giving it a few turns. Alright, cool. Thanks, bud. That's what I do usually. I give it like, you know, I don't instantly scoop, but once it's cleared out, it's done. I'm done too. Alright. So chill seems pretty good against them. Could board out Charter Course. Karn, I think, is usually bad in these matchups. They probably bring in, I want to say Ixalan's Binding, if I had to guess. Hey Pete, hope you're having a good day. Pretty good, yeah. I had like a really good news this morning. Looks like I'm going to be getting the fast internet in a month. When a few months, like I got an email like a few weeks ago that led me to believe I was going to have to wait another year or so. And apparently it's here, so that's pretty awesome news. High res Gav, yep. It's gonna be something. Would discovery be better than anticipate? Good question. The instant speed is pretty relevant with Teferi. Might even be better than... yeah. It's a really bad preordain. Double mana is no jokes, but yeah, I didn't even consider it. It could be good too if we played a Conjecture. Play a copy or two of Mirai Conjecture. Another window cam for the ambulance. You want a window cam? I could have a second cam. Why would the second cam be on the street? I don't know what to cut. I'm guessing he's going to be ready for Lyra. I think I should cut some chills if I'm bringing in Knights. Is Knight even good? They're not really a burn deck. Maybe Knight is not that great. I'll try Knight. I'm kind of worried that he's going to have Excellence Binding for Teferi / Lyra. Glory Banger Mirror Breaker. What's up, buddy? I agree Knight doesn't seem amazing. Alright, he mulliganed. Yeah. The Knight is a hedge. It's definitely like not great against their creature plan. It's like a little speed bump, but... Have you tried the new Drown Secrets? Milling yourself first is pretty strong. I don't know what Drown Secrets is. Alright, so if I get Island, all my lands coming. I was gonna get Forest was whites because I didn't have green, but since I drew Harbor. Sometimes I feel dumb explaining such basic things, but I don't know, I guess I need to talk, right? Also for people like not super paying attention, or I know a lot of you are at work currently, bad employees, I'm all gonna report you. Alright, looks like his draw's medium. He mulliganed, he probably had to kept a so-so. Oh. Oh well. I'll cut him. I'll give him a break. I didn't need to cast that Anticipate anyways. Are we banned Turbo Fog? You, sir, are very observant. We are indeed banned Turbo Fog. And we're even winning some matches today. Not an everyday occurrence here on the Yellowhat stream, I will say. Alright, I really wish I'd played that Anticipate, so I would have a Fog in hand or something. So I could play Teferi, force him to attack it, force him to use a burn spell. But I think I just want to say go. Or even better, I think I'm going to Anticipate on my turn. And I think I'm going to use Chart of Course. And probably can just discard Basic Island here. You never know when you're going to need the extra card in your graveyard to flip a search. So I'm going to keep the Field of Ruins even though it doesn't do much against his deck. Vance Blasting Cannons. Huh. This card is very mediocre, and it's kind of card I love. I've tried it, and it was even mediocre in Limited. I'm surprised he's playing that. Alright, I think I'm just going to take it slow here. He has like very little pressure. When does that flip? Whenever you cast a third spell, you may transform it. Okay. Anticipate no in case I draw a Chart, of course. Then next turn I should have the mana to go Teferi plus Nexus. Lego Mitch says, what? I love the cannons. Sorry, buddy. It's okay to love bad cards. There's a lot of bad cards I love. They're still bad. And you probably shouldn't put them in your deck if your goal is to win. Or if your main goal is to win. I want to see a mill deck work with Drowned Secrets, Patient Rebuilding, Psychic Future Tutelage, Install Effects. I don't know, man. I mean, it could, but I don't know if I want to see a mill deck work. I don't know if I want to live in a world where a mill deck is a thing. Says the guy who's playing Turbo Fog, but I'm not a hypocrite or anything. That's the worst card you love? What's a card I keep hoping will be good in Modern and is never good? I don't know. Bottle Cloister is pretty bad. Let's see what else. Alright, do I have the mana to go off here? Gift on the land. Tap to fairy, untap to... No. But I can, on the other hand, play to fairy plus and still have 7 mana. Everything in white black sewer, yeah. I could just play gift. I mean, I could just play search and then root snare. Maybe that's even better. Let's see, what about you guys? What are some of your favorite cards that you like try to build deck with but are bad? Kai read me like an open book. Kai said, that's because you can never ever beat a mill deck with any deck that you like to play. Baby Chase? Baby Chase is kind of okay in Modern playable. Bottle Cloister literally won the last Modern challenge. That's probably because the rest of the deck is very well built. Pyromancer's Ascension. Well, at least Pyromancer Ascension had kind of its time in the sun. Sauce's favorite medium card is Gideon Jura. Earth Blitz is Wall of Denial. Jahiko is Snubhorn. But Jahiko, I thought the Snubhorn was great. I don't understand. Burn at the Stake. What does Burn at the Stake do? Oh jeez. Znetish Fieldhouse has the spell tap any numbers of untapped creature you control. Burn at the Stake deals damage to any target equals to 3 times. To any target. Okay, so you can like try and kill people. A witch! A witch! Burn her! She's a witch! Huntmaster? Yeah, Huntmaster's pretty medium bad. Muldrifter, Primeval Titan. Yeah, Primeval Titan had its time in the sun as well. Savage Knuckleblade. Wow, no, that's a bad card. You're in trouble, my friend. I don't think you're ever getting there with a Savage Knuckleblade. Bring to Light. Bring to Light, a card I make gets made fun of on this stream a regular basis. Excellent choice for a pretty bad card. A Fuzzard Bombardment. Wow, that's not even bad. That's just like... That's not even like remotely playable or close to playable. Earth Blitz, thanks for the sub. I hope, you know, maybe Arcades, the strategist, makes your Wall of Denials playable one day. I'm sure you've tried. Appreciate the support. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Let's see. Gisela. Yeah. A Johnny Mentor of Heroes, Venser Planeswalkers. Oh, Venser Planeswalkers cost me a few. I guess no, it was kind of a donation deck. Bright, we actually played a Venser Planeswalker deck in Modern, and we had a good first league. And by good, I mean we had more wins than losses, but the wheels fell off. The deck was really, really bad. Ashok and Cura. Oh, wow. Fan favorites. Especially Ashok, yeah. I'm glad Ashok is not too good of a card. I don't know. Enchantment of Root Maze. Is Root Maze the... is that the, like, Kismet, kind of? The green Kismet, except it's for both players? That was, like, kind of a Stasis Kismet deck, right? Or a Stasis Root Snow deck at some point, I think. Can't remember if that was ever a thing or not. Bitter Blossom, yeah. Bitter Blossom's pretty mediocrely, aggressively mediocre. Like, you can kind of win with Bitter Blossom in your deck, but it's... Corsair of Crofix? Corsair of Crofix, good card. Corsair of Crofix, see someone. That's not fair to Corsair. Now you're just being mean to Corsair. Hindering Light. Yeah. Hindering Light was decent in the cube, the like legacy cube against the storm decks. But that's about it. Trap Finder's Trick. You guys are... I didn't expect so many answers. You guys are ready with the sewer cards. Pride of the Clouds, obviously. Book of Wrath. What does Book of Wrath do? Is that even Modern Legal or is that Legacy? You just make up a card. Oh, I don't own any Book of Wrath, frankly. 6 mana, 2 pay 2 life draw. Yeah, I think they made better versions of Book of Wrath in the last few years. Dubious Challenge. What does Dubious Challenge do already? Gift of Paradise is not standard legal. Yeah, I broke Moto, broke the system. Alright, he was kind enough to scoop game 1, but he's probably watching a show, or maybe he's gonna scoop now. I'm not even going that slowly. I'm going kind of slowly. Not gonna lie, pretend I'm going blazing fast. Gisela. Played Gisela in the last standard a tiny bit. I had a blue-white control deck, and I was doing really well, except red-black was kind of tough, so I had like a 13th... Oh, I meant on tap search. I had a 13 sideboard card plan, and it included Gisela and the 5/7, and it was pretty sweet. Raf says, probably Muldrotha the Gravetide. Oh, now we drew Lyra, that's cool. He said, could I play too? And I said, sorry. And I was going to say, you can play in your next match, but that's kind of unnecessary. It's not even very mean, but probably. All right. Wow, we've got soulmates in chat. Chaikoi says, burn at the stake, have me go 5-0 with Standard Storm at F&M. Is it just like you had a real Storm deck, and Burn at the Stake was like the most trollish win con you could come up with. Wouldn't put it past you. All right. Maybe he knows he's on that stream. He's just enjoying his time. All right, GG's, man. Tough Ghost's favorite card is Starfield of Nyx, but just not good enough. Yeah. Did people play a Starfield of Nyx? We tested that card. It was block constructed. We almost had a like decent Starfield of Nyx deck, I think. Vraska the Unseen in Modern. 5 mana one. Unreasonable Love for Crucible of Worlds. That's kind of a tier 1 card right now. Battlefield Thaumaturge. Is that the blue guy, or like when you target? Galvanic Tormentor, Token Maker's Ritual, and Burn to the Stake. Kiln Fiends, Xenagos the Reveler. Why is Big Nux bad? I don't know, just Teamer sucks. Oh wow, there's a lot of Savage Knuckleblades lovers in chat. Siege Rhino? Siege Rhino is kind of good. Oh, Sig River Cutthroat. I had a modern deck with Sig at some point that was like somewhat reasonable. Just like red-black aggro was bunch of bolts. I had like a couple Sig in the deck. Slippery Boggle. Monster. Butcher of the Horde. Well, at least Butcher of the Horde won a PT. 4 Savage Nox, 4 Stubborn Denial. Don't at me, bro. Oh, I won't at you. I'll let you be. I want nothing to do with you. Oh, going second. The hand's not even that good if I draw a land. I think I'm gonna mulligan. Alright, I'm gonna catch up with chat, so sorry if I missed your pick. Oh. Alright, I decided to bottom land. I need lands, but I'd rather try and draw like Gifts of Paradise, Chart of Course, etc. Anticipate. Alright, Blue Red Wiz. Probably a matchup where you're going to be happy to have Chill over an actual Fug. I don't think it matters too much. Of double white, single green. Yeah. Let's not get forest. We have Burn at the Stake list. 4 Electromancers, 4 Gutter Snipe, Battle. Wait, what? Battle him? Isn't that the 6 mana? Oh, no, never mind. Add the red mana for each creature you control. Krenko's Command, Lingering Souls, passive play, Reforge. It actually seems like semi-competitive. Alright. How did the Boros League go? Oh, you're not talking to me. Don't I like the new Fog? I'm trying Chills right now. I think the new Fog is kind of medium. I haven't tried it, but just, you know. Going from a 2 mana Fog that you can cycle to a 3 mana Fog that you cannot cycle is big downgrade, and seems like a lot of the aggressive decks are like, you know, I haven't seen a lot of Steel Leaf Champion deck. I wonder why. Are the Steel Leaf Champion decks just really bad against The red decks? Why is no one playing Steel Leaf Champion right now? I just thought Mono Green would be the best deck. Are people just trying new stuff? They've like, well, just fed up with Steel Leaf Champion decks. How much should be donated to play what in a league? Well, donations are 20 for subs. What's the win con? Oh, you build me a deck that just loses to Nexus of Fate? I don't have Assassin's Trophies yet. Adelaise, yeah. Wow, how good would Chill be right now? For you, Jahikoi, 20 bucks. Same as for everyone else. Alright, if I play Karn Plus, it's very likely to die. But at least it makes him tap out on his turn. It's not like Karn's gonna do much else anyway, so I'm just gonna do that. If only someone wasn't here for round one, yeah. We had that come up round one. We played against Esper and he got a Teferi emblem and he was crushing me, but he couldn't kill me because he had no creatures in his main deck, so he had to concede or else he was just going to get timed out because I was just discarding Nexus of Fate every turn. Bye-bye, Garn. See you on another plane. Double lightning. Oof, am I dead? If he has another burn spell, I'm just dead. Okay. I forgot they could just kill me. Screw Karn. Wow. Yeah, that works. That will do. That will do. I guess I'll board out Cleansing Nova. I'm just boarding out the Chill just for curve purposes. I don't think Chill is especially bad against them, but I guess Karn's kind of bad. Then Sundering becomes kind of bad. Karn can be kind of good on the play though. Maybe I'll keep in a Karn and a Chill. I'm gonna try the Knights. Do I board out Karn? I board out Karn when... I don't know, just when I think it's gonna be bad, I guess. Yeah, either if you think you have enough win con... Like, the reason you have Karn in the main deck, big reason why you have Karn is so you can actually kill people and not have to deck them. But after sideboard, there's matchups where you actively want Karn still. Add Spell Pierce. Only one Settle. Yeah. Good play too. I decided to go one Settle, one Cleansing Nova. I think Cleansing Nova is kind of a card you want in your 75 anyway, so... Ooh, he's playing a non-wizard. Oh no, it is a wizard. Alright, yeah, I'm dumb. Wake up, Gab. This is gonna be rough. Especially if he has a bunch of counters after sideboard. I might get him with Lyra. Lyra gets Ionizer stroked, yeah. What doesn't though? They still have to have it, right? At least I make them have it. I mean, I kind of have a perfect start. If that's not enough, does not bode well for our Blue-Red Wizards matchup. Thoughts on my brew? Brew. 4 imp, free Stitcher Supplier, Paladin. Whenever the die this turn, imperative. Wow, a real sewer brew. Trademark sewer guy, the Deadeye Tormentor. Reaper, I kind of like it. Reaper, Playcrafter, Chupacabra, Giant. I don't know. There's some sweet things going on. I feel like you have a lot of bad cards. Like, do you really have to play Deadeye Tormentor? I don't get why you're playing like Deadeye Tormentor and I don't know, Midnight Reefter, Playcrafter, Burglar Rats, and there's some. You need more removal, I think. The problem with these decks a lot of the time is that you're doing all these little cool. You're getting like this cool little incremental advantage, and then they play like the top deck a good card, and then you're like, if you don't have a removal for it, you're just dead. I mean, you have what, like 1 Contempt and 3 Chupacabra. I would try and play it. I guess you have 4 Playcrafter. Like I don't think you need Giant. Just cut Giant, cut Poisoner. I don't think Poisoner. I don't know. Why are you playing Suppliers? I like the Burglar Rats, Playcrafter, Midnight Reaper, even Imp action. You've got going on. I don't know. I don't like some of the other cards you have in your deck. Alright. Lyra's probably just gonna eat 2 burn spells, but what can I do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Wizards, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Sneaky Bish, you're referring to the Ether article, I think, talking about the Rally Ancestor Stitcher Supplier. Yeah, that deck just doesn't look that great and just scoops to Rest in Peace. I think the guy literally had no answers to Rest in Peace. I don't know is land destruction a thing in this format besides Field of Ruin? I'm struggling here. Alright, they have 5 cards in hand. Like I'm in a very rough spot. Stitcher Supplier plus Charnel Trawl. Yeah, it's like, is the power level there? Is the synergy there? Like, kind of deck that could easily fall short. Like, anytime you're putting a 1/1 for 1 in your deck, you better get insane value out of it. So 1/1 for 1, they're bad in limited, let alone constructed. I mean, unless it's Bomat Courier, then you're like the best card in the format. How do you feel about Jeskai Control 4X Expansion Explosion 1? Jeskai Control might be better than Esper Control or other type of control decks. Unclear. What's the deal here? Should I try to I guess I'll cast a bunch of knights. See how that goes for me. Probably just gain 4, right? Both times. Just because they have a bunch of burn spells in their deck. Let's see, what could these knights be? What did I board out? Could be Chill. Could be cleansing. Cleansing Nova would be looking pretty good right now. They probably have Disdainful Stroke up. They probably have some kind of counter spell up. So probably wouldn't be that good. Yeah. I don't know. Looks like Knight's pretty good right now compared to my sideboard cards, or at least equal. How did it feel to play with good duels? I think the mana base is worse now. You're worse off now than you used to be. That's gonna gain 4 again. I'd much rather have the like 8 cycling, like you have your check lands that come into play on tab more often. You get to cycle extra lands if you get flooded. Brew back in the day. PTQ Amsterdam San Diego. What format was that? 4 Abyssal Persecutors. I've never played that card in. Johnny Vengeant. Sarkhan the Mad. Old Mardu action. Mardu before Mardu was cool. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty terrible. So what's the combo? How do you get rid of your own Abyssal Persecutor? Just Day of Judgment. I mean, maybe if it was like super heavy, like creature formats, your deck was really. I mean, it must have been like a lot of aggro decks because you're playing Bolts, 4 Wall of Omen, etc. It looks kind of nice, actually. Alright, block. Trying the first search was not ideal, I'm not gonna lie. I guess there's a bit of value. Alright. Karn or search? Probably search first. Try and draw a fog to protect my Karn. Have I considered playing Sultai instead of Ban for turns better mana base? I haven't. Well, you have to play Teferi. I was like, which white cards do you play? And then I was like, oh, wow, there's almost no white cards in the deck. And I was like, oh, Teferi, right. Risk factor. That card again. Okay. 4, 10, 11. Alright, 4 damage to me. The risk factor just seems kind of busted. Maybe it's just really good against control decks and really terrible in creature mirror matches. You guys think I should just let him draw infinite? Interesting take. I'll tap my mana like a non-Munson. Like a reasonable Magic player. Do I really want to go down to 5? I think I'm just going to take Root Snare. Could be a mistake. Could even be a mistake to Root Snare here. Pretty aggressive negate. I guess I'm glad I took Root Snare, made him use a negate on his turn. Kind of worried here. I'm assuming he has another counter spell if he countered that, but maybe not. We shall see. 2 cards in hand, can flashback risk factor. Looking grim, looking extremely grim. I think I have to get Karn going here. Where's the card was a Karn counter? What the hell? Oh, it's the fairy. Okay. Alright. Do you have a counter spell, my friend? Probably. I have no cards, hellbent. Like he's debating maybe casting risk factor and response. What do I do? Probably dead either way. Let him draw. So next turn I can minus, play Teferi, activate search, untap, 4 mana. Kind of hooked if you do, hooked if you don't. So if I take 4, I die to another burn spell. If I let him draw cards, then he could draw counter spells or more burn spells. Let's vote. I think the odds that he has a counter or burn is worse. Well, he obviously doesn't have a counter, or else he'd just counter fog and win. Better percentage to let him draw. What does he have? Probably 4 negates. Alright, I'll let him draw. What the hell was that about? It's not so bad. It counters a risk factor. What am I hoping for here? I agree. I think I just have to keep. I think I have to keep plussing Karn. Maybe search first. I need to get Teferi going somehow. Maybe I just need to Teferi and hope to get lucky. 5 plus cast. What am I really hoping for? I think I just need to get lucky. But not, they might just have this Baneful Stroke on top of everything else. I don't know. I think getting Teferi was actually a mistake. I don't know. This game's just too hard. I'm just drawing dead. Like every line has me at like 1% of winning the game. Maybe minus on Electromancer? Oh. I think keeping Knight was bad. Because I think I was just supposed to go for like, alright, let's see. Play Knight, untap that plus that. Trying to do it, carry it into Cunning and Cell Wreckage. As then he knows what I have. Well, that's pretty decent. Somehow, he did have stroke. I search into my third root snare. That's kind of unreal, yeah. That's still game 1. Oh, he rolled me game 1, right? Alright, you can draw 4. Have you deal? Yes, I want 4 damage to my face, please. The second one, I think I'll let him draw. 1% chance to win the game. Hold my beer. Hold my glass of water. No. No, now I'm in pretty good shape. I mean, I'm still not like a lock or anything, but like at least somewhere around 50-50. Jamming Wed. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Not the first time either, if I'm not mistaken. Appreciate the support, buddy. Darce Butt Pounder. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Alright, couple mediocre draw steps here. Let's see if Search can find something for us. Gift of Paradise. Not exactly what I'm looking for. So let's see, play gifts, on tap. I'm the man. Thanks, Gabriel. Could I explain how I was able to subscribe to you for free? Oh yeah. Guys, if you have Amazon Prime, interrupted by Get Smart, how rude. These rude Australians. What they're known for, being rude.
Play more standard.
Play more standard. I'll play more standards. When am I gonna play more? Because I want to draft, but I'll play some standards. Thanks for the support, buddy. 16 months in a row. Hope everything's great in England. They're not giving you too rough of a time. I was saying before Get Smart interrupted me was the 16 months streak. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime sub every month. And you can use that Twitch Prime sub to support your favorite streamer for free. All it takes is a few seconds of your time. And voila. You get to support your favorite streamer. So, you know, whether it's me or someone else, do it. Wow, more root snares. It works! You miss every shot you don't take. G Hummel, thank you so much. Thanks for the support. Thanks for taking the time. Thanks for making a good use of your Amazon Prime subscription. When are dry slabs on MTGO? I think in about an hour. I'll be drafting tonight. I'll probably do all draft tonight, and then for the next few weeks, probably going to be one draft, one League of Standards, I think. Gonna alternate. What do they have in hand? So many cards. All right, let's anticipate. All right, I'm gonna start by drawing Mr. Fairy. I need to play a bit faster. I'm gonna focus on the game, I guess. Sorry, chat. It'd be funny if I just bricked after doing all that, all the hard work. I fell short. Alright, I have enough mana for double Nexus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On tap 2. Alright, I'll take 7, I guess. And I guess I mean, his spells are so cheap anyways, right? I guess I need to Nexus now because I tapped my mana poorly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on tap 2, yeah. Alright, I guess I gotta get Nexus and hope I hope they don't have too many counter spells. This is probably gonna get countered. Maybe not, sometimes you have good surprises. What if he has Spell Pierce? Ugh. He could, wow, just resolved? I did not expect that. Okay, we're in business. What are they even? Don't have burn spells. Don't have counter spells. Probably just more creatures. Maybe they just want to time me out. They had to win the whole time, but I figured it'd be more fun to just time me out. I think the Knights have been good. Not 100% sure, but I think they've been good. Not sure why I didn't use the fairy first. Looks like I might time out here, sadly. Alright, Lara at least will speed up the clock. I guess I don't even have to do that anymore. It is indeed GG, but still have to kill him. I guess I shouldn't have F6. Oh well, I'll give him a turn, I guess. gonna draw like double burn spell, and it's gonna take me like an extra 30 seconds to kill them. Would March be good in this? I was thinking about it, playing a March of Multitudes. I don't think so. It's pretty good when you have 20 lands out. But that's probably about it. The 2-mana enchantments. I have it in my sideboard. Maybe I should bring it in. Just making 1/1 lifelink against him seems pretty good, but it seems slow. Should I try it? Also, Cleansing Nova would have been kind of good this game. Karn was good this game, but I think on the draw, I'm going to board out a Karn and a Nexus. Is this for the 5-0? No, I think this is for the 4-0. Yeah, Battle Against Time. Maybe Carnage. Maybe I'll try Carnage Tyrant. Maybe I should just board out all the Nexus. Anticipate. Too slow. I think Chart of course might be worse. Maybe I'll board out a Search. Yeah, ramp into creatures. The problem is he has flyers, he has fast creatures. Carnage Tyrant could just be a brick, a super brick. But maybe it was 4 knights. I can kind of play a fair game. Oh, let's see. I'll board out Anticipate. I'll go with Chills. I'm not going to go too crazy on the Carnage Tyrant. I'll bring the one in. Let's see. Spell Pierce might be good. Spell Pierce could be really good or really bad. It seems kind of good. It seems good against that Storm card. What about Nezahal? Yeah, I mean, I could do Nezahal. I think Teferi into Nezahal is not very hot. Like, I'm kind of messing a lot with the deck. But you just board out all the Nexus, turn into some weird band deck. Maybe I'll try that. Just Carnity. Carnity and Nezahal. Alright, I'll try. I have the Spell Pierce. Mana Curve secured. Alright. I've seen worse. Looks like they might be mana screwed. Let's hope we don't get mana screwed. Probably don't need 16 Glacial Fortress. Yeah, if I draw a green source, come on deck. You can do it. Full house. Boom! Ba-boom! I think I just want to gain the life, honestly. Just because my hands, I don't know, it's close. I think gaining life is reasonable. Those definitely cheats. He's mana screwed. I draw my Temple Garden like a boss. Expedition, yeah, I have mismatched Temple Gardens. I'm kind of a monster. Alright, the question is, do I play another knight or... I think this game is fairly over. I think I just play knight because he could have negates. And I think this time I go for the... I guess I should have gone for the 4-3 the first time. I'm not too sure what I was scared of. Sometimes I made really bad plays. Yeah. Especially with the knight backup. I should definitely make the 4-3 the first time, and then if I really need it, I can gain the life with the second one. That was bad. Doesn't matter now. Hey, what's up? Alright, sorry guys. I could actually lose this game. I don't think... Maybe not on time, but... I guess it's really hard for him to come back. He needs to have like double burn spell for Lyra and a burn spell for Teferi. And yeah, I guess it's gonna be hard for him. Yes, I'll gladly tell. Yes, please. It's like pretty underwhelming risk factor. Mike wasn't muted. No, you're trolling, right? I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's about those curtain things. That curtain story I was telling you about. The guy did a terrible job, just kind of ruined our curtains that we like weren't cheap, and it's like kind of Liz is like, you heard everything. Well, yeah. Basically, we bought nice curtains, and we wanted to like. Anyways, this is I don't want to talk about it. I was super stressed about it, super upset about it. The guy did like really bad job, and he would take. I went to see him, and I explained what was wrong, and he took like no responsibility. Just basically kept saying, "It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault." That's it. Like, okay, why did he not attack with Golden Electromancer? Weird. They're just curtains? Yeah, they were like, it was like 350 euros worth of curtains that are kind of not completely ruined, but basically his incompetence is probably going to cost us like 200 or 300 euros. Unless we want like ugly curtains. I mean, honestly, I don't even care that much. Like, I hung them up and I didn't see anything like that wrong with it. I mean, it wasn't a good job. It didn't look great, but I was kind of off it. I didn't really care, but Liz was pretty furious. She's been wanting these curtains in our bedroom for like a long time, and I mean, yeah, she should be. I just don't care about that stuff, but that's because I'm an idiot. Contractors suck no matter what country you live in. I don't know. She was saying like in the States. I don't know if you're from the States, Adam, but she was saying in the States, if someone does that, they just like have to pay for your curtains, so they do their job right the first time. I don't know if that's true. Like, I think sometimes Liz has like a skewed view of things. I don't know. I don't know how it works in other countries or in the States, but I guess I'm just gonna plus. I could minus on Siren, but I really like to get timed out, so I'm gonna do my best to get timed out, I guess. And add a search of more triggers. In the US, if they fuck up, you just don't pay them or they fix it. Well, I paid up front, so at least I want my money back. But I'm not even sure. I think this guy's gonna fight. I'm just gonna. I paid by credit card. I'm just gonna tell my bank not to pay this guy if he doesn't give us our money back at least, because. Yeah, you can sue them, but what I'm gonna sue him is gonna cost me like stress, time, maybe money for like to get 200 euros. It's like they know it's not worth your time. Like, how you even? What are you even supposed to do about it? I guess it's a good point. Maybe I should have minus the fairy because what if they just draw two burn spells, kill my Lyra, and then all of a sudden I don't have a creature, and even though I can't lose the game, I can't win it on time. Yeah. Johnny says 200 euros is small claims court, which will 99% fine in your favor and won't cost you much to get started. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll look into it because it's kind of thing you should know what you should know about in life, especially if you like own an apartment or something. Can we change subject? I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Are you sue for courts costs and stress too? Yeah, that's a good point. Do you have equivalent of Better Business Bureau? I'm not sure. Maybe. Anyways, I'm gonna play the last round, but I've been holding it for like basically the entire match. So I'm gonna take a quick break, get a snack, and I'll be back in a few minutes. If you guys want to see if we can get a trophy or not. All right. So far we've beaten a bit of everything. We beat Esper. We beat Boros. We beat Blue-Red Wizards. We beat Black-Green. Black-Green Splash White. Kind of creature Black-Green deck. Deck seemed good. I thought I would. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say one league. Obviously, running good. It was pretty good before. It was good enough that Nass played it at Worlds, so. I don't know if Nass is a reference in deck choice, but. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to search for planes, I think. Hide the 5-0 was my super secret turbo fog deck. Are you even playing anything spicy? Not really, right? I mean, sideboard's pretty nothing special. I guess playing 4 main deck chill is like maybe a bit up the beaten path, but it's not like a stretch or anything. Wow, chill. What's the name of that card? A white and 1, gain 3 life. 2 mana, gain 3 life. I don't know if I'm supposed to just save the chill or not. I feel like with my hand, I kind of have to cantrip and hope for something good. Please mute while eating. Why don't you mute while I eat? Excuse me? This is my stream. Plus some people enjoy that stuff, apparently. Definitely wish I'd saved the chill now. Alright, time to get extremely lucky. Maybe he'll make a really bad attack. Damn it. He saw the right line. I have a lot of options. I was thinking about boarding out Root Snare maybe, since they probably don't have very big creatures anyways. In France, it's considered rude to mute a stream while eating. I mean, if you want me to, I'll mute the stream while I eat. I just thought, like, you guys rather still have me talk and have goals, so I don't know. So yeah, I have a lot of options. I could board out some of the expensive stuff, like these cards. I could board out some Root Snares. Root Snare into Fairy's pretty good. Why no sell on the 75? I have one. I could play two. I was trying to max out on chills. Oops, sorry. Karn seems bad. Yeah, Knight makes Karn a bit better, right? And I'm on the play. I think Karn is kind of reasonable. And anyway, I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna like mix and match, whatever that means. I think I'm actually gonna leave Karn in on the play. Cleansing Nova could be good. Alright, done. You guys can unmute. I'll keep, it's not great, but hopefully I'll draw something. Oh, they're mulliganing to 5. Don't think I can lose to mulligan to 5 with that hand, but we'll see. Gab says out loud that they can unmute. Yeah, that was the joke. Sorry. I guess it's a bad joke if you have to explain it or something. Oh, he's playing the Steamkin. Alright. Well, that would qualify as a good draw. Except I have no clue which mode to choose. If he has Lightning Strike, I'm gonna be really sad. Does this thing gain Trample? It's just a green one that gains Trample. I guess I have to put the counters, right? Because if they have Chain Whirler, it's just kind of a disaster. It's not a bad joke just because buffoons don't get it. I mean, to be fair, I do pretty dumb stuff, and I say pretty dumb stuff. So it's not completely unfair to assume I just said that seriously. Also true. All right. It's definitely in my range to say you guys can unmute and not realize that it's absurd. Whiteboard or chalk? At least they're not mismatched. Oh, I just noticed the whiteboarded mountains too. Killing people in style. Alright, I mean, Knight and Karn did their job, kind of. Oh wow, he's going off. Jeez. Sick. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna mess around here. I'm just gonna go with destroy enchantment modes. Don't want him to go off. Not just slamming Lara. I don't know. I feel like he can get lucky with Experimental Frenzy in his deck. Or in play, is what I meant. Plus I get to play 2 spells, which is kind of sweet, you know, just... I think it was better than just playing Naira. Wait, how did the bot know already that was sideboarding? I feel like I wasn't even sideboarding yet, and the bot already knew I was sideboarding. That's some scary stuff. I wonder if Dawn of Hope is any good. 6 mana to make the first token. Also, I wonder if Spell Pierce is any good if they have that 4 mana enchantment. Root Snare seems pretty medium. 7 mana cards seem pretty medium. I wonder if I just want Carnage Tyrant instead of Nexus of Fate. Root Snare over Karns. Karn did work. Kind of. It got me, it cantripped, and it bought me 6 life. Yeah, medium, I guess. I'll vote at Karn. I think I kind of want Carnage Tyrant, but I'm not sure. I'll see Dawn of Hope can be good, like with the extra mana of Teferi, maybe. Maybe I just want all the Root Snares on the draw with Teferi. I kind of want to try Dawn of Hope. It's kind of bad against Chainware Art. No, it has to be bad. Nova on the draw is worse. I know, it all comes down to this. I can't mess up. Cleansing Nova. Like, Chill and Root Snare kind of forces them to go wide, so Nova I think is good. But I don't know about Carnage T. I think this is going to be the deck. Alright. I think Nova is good. I agree. Like, Knight forces him to overextend. uncomfortable chill kind of forces them to overextend. Alright, they did not mulligan. They mulliganed to 5 last game. And it was still like somewhat close, I felt. So definitely not feeling super comfortable. Let's see if he goes nuts. Alright, they're missing land drop. That's kind of good for me. A lot of 5s. 4-3's better against these guys, but worse against Lightning Strike. I think I go 4-3. Let's see. What if they have Lightning Strike? Lightning Strike my knight. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down to 8. So I'm pretty dead that they have Lightning Strike. But if I make it a 2-1 and they have land plus Chain Whirler, I'm pretty dead as well. You guys think 2-1? What if they have land Chain Whirler? 18, 17, take 6 down to 11. What's more likely? They have Lightning Strike or they have land Chain Whirler? I mean, 4-3 knight's pretty big brick wall. I think I like 4-3. Oh, they have Wizard's Lightning in the deck as well. Alright, I'll gain. Yeah, I guess that puts it over there. Yeah, they have Wizard's Lightning. I'll make it a 2-1. If it's just like, I was gonna make it a 4-3 before Tim pointed out Wizard's Lightning. I don't know if anyone else pointed that out, but. Alright, we need something good. Cellar Wreckage would be perfect. Alright, looks like it's GG, boys. Close. Their draw was pretty good. I mean, nothing exceptional. Just, well. No, they have a burn spell. Yeah. GG. Close. Close, close, close. Not that close. What was my opening hand?